Okay, last one. We got Teddy Wonders 3.0 at 2 and 3, and Cummings on your face at 3 and 2. So Foley wins, we can get 500 around. If Cumming wins, he's at 4 and 2 and looking good, and Foley's at 2 and 4 looking familiar. So Foley tonight has Luck going. I like Luck to play really well, probably 3 touchdowns. I don't know about the yards. It's going to be an awesome game tonight, I think, finally on a Thursday. Then Rivers at Oakland, who's been on fire too, but I gotta give the edge to Luck there. Then Reggie Wayne, who it's nice to have your number one wide receiver get the ball from your quarterback, but you can't rely that he's going to catch the touchdowns versus Brandon Marshall, who's a beast. Got to go with Cummings on that one. Then Mike Wallace at Green Bay. I'm really liking Mike Wallace this year, and he's going versus Wes Welker. Wes looks like he was back a little bit last week. The Giants' secondary is terrible. The Jets' secondary is terrible, and Wes is really familiar with them, but likewise, they're familiar with him. The Jets did double him a lot, so because of that, I think they'll do. The teams are different. I don't know. I think I like Welker a little more than Mike Wallace in this spot. Then LaShawn McCoy, who every week they say for Foley, every week he's going to come back, and if he doesn't do it this week, man, it might be time to get rid of him, even though you just traded for him. I would have made the same play. Versus Giovanni Bernard. Normally, I would say this is a wash, maybe McCoy, but just because of the way McCoy's been playing, I got to go Gio. Then Andre Williams, who I really like. Philly's run defense sucks, and Andre Williams is going to get a lot of touches this week versus Zach Stacy, who's playing a really good run defense, and he just hasn't been the same guy. So got to go Williams. Tight ends, Bennett and Gronk. This is a tough one because they've both been awesome. They're both catching a ton of touchdowns. I'm going to go Gronk, a slight edge here, just because he's on a really hot streak. Then Steve Smith versus T.Y. Hilton. So, there's a lot of Thursday night games here. A lot of places are saying Steve Smith is going to be a bust this week, but he's playing a team he's really familiar with in Tampa Bay, but now on a different team. And T.Y., he's go home or go big or go home type guy. So I like Steve Smith in that one. Kickers, nothing crazy except that Foley has 2 of them. And then defenses, Houston's a big D for Cummings, but they're playing a really good offense. Arizona, Washington's pretty good too, but essentially a wash. So let's see here. 2 good quarterbacks. Wide receiver edge to Cummings. I think split on running backs. Cummings for tight end. Foley for flex. This is going to be a close game. I think it's going to come down to if Stacy doesn't do much and McCoy plays well, then Foley's going to take it. And with the matchups, I think that should happen. So I'm leaning slightly towards Foley. Projection's a 1-point game, so I'm hoping for Foley to win just in general because mediocrity is great for me. So those are the reviews. Hopefully I can get Kevin back. It wasn't as fun without fucking around with somebody, so enjoy. See you guys next week.